A chapter founded during the 14th founding, the Night Weavers were made in response to a growing Xenos threat to the fringes of the Imperium. Drawing upon the Raven Guard as a parent chapter, the Night Weavers were trained alongside their older brother chapter, the Raptors, in order to provide a quick strike force that could respond to threats at a moment's notice. The Raven Guard's successors formed close bonds with one another, and would not be uncommon in the chapter's first few decades to operate alongside the Raptors. Eventually, the Night Weavers broke away, setting off to forge their own destiny. Since then, they have specialised in urban warfare and sabotage, preferring to infiltrate and strike deep within enemy territory. They enter a world, destabilise the situation, and awaiting allied support before crushing the enemy from within. Many worlds failed this way during the 37th millennium. The Night Weavers often took part in destroying hostile renegade worlds and even Xenos cityscapes. Forming close bonds with other Raven Guard successor chapters, they quickly distinguished themselves as master urban fighters in the eyes of many other Astartes. With an exemplary but strangely devoid of a claim battle record, the Night Weavers would often quickly crush their foes and allow other Imperial forces to finish securing and capturing worlds. They would quickly turn over all their information to the next commander, and set off for the next war zone that needed their attention. Commander Dante of the Blood Angels found them peculiar allies, especially during the liberation of the hive world Lyran, where they open up the way for the Blood Angels, only to leave the Blood Angels to secure the Governor's palace and take the laurels of glory and praise. The chapter once had the homeworld of Arane. It was an unforgiving hive world, which housed an entire hive, Jorgumo, exclusively for the Night Weavers to call their fortress monastery, and to practice and hone their urban warfare skills. The brutal hive was not devoid of life and criminals, and scum would often be dumped from other hives to become target practice for the Night Weavers' initiates to scour and kill. The Underhive prospers with crime syndicates, existing within for several months before being completely eradicated to the last man by the latest round of initiates undergoing training. Jorgumo has also featured an extensive manufactorum sector, which the Tech Marines and chapter serfs produced the armaments and armour for the chapter. It was in late M38 as a Hrud mass migration fell upon Jorgumo. The entirety of the Night Weavers had been called out to fight a secessionist governor in a far-off star system. When the Weavers had returned home, they found it overrun with the hideous Hrud swarms. In a fit of hate and anguish, the then chapter master Sidior virus-bombed the planet. There was no hope left for Arane, and his chapter monastery was reduced to rubble. Since that day, the Night Weavers have become a fleet-based chapter, moving from star system to star system, slaughtering any Hrud warrants they come across. Their current home is a pre-heresy starship, the Strands of Fate. Found drifting in a faraway sector, the Night Weavers found it in pristine condition, devoid of its previous human occupants. It has since been retrofitted and improved to become their mobile fortress, raining down the wrath of the chapter upon any world they are called to punish or protect. Since the destruction of their homeworld, the Night Weavers turn to recruiting from the worlds they liberate. During the final days of their campaign, the chapter captains round up any partisan or loyalist Imperial forces that sided with them. They quickly handpick those who they see as having potential as being accepted as an Astartes. This method of recruitment can be quite foolish. There have been renegade and wild figures that were recruited as brothers, only to quickly find themselves unable or unworthy to undergo the transformation into a Space Marine. Likewise, this method of recruitment has left the chapter to focus on smaller battle formations. Seeing full companies is often a rare and unprecedented sight among the Night Weavers. They fixate on a battle doctrine of quick infiltration and sabotage of vital enemy structures or supply lines. Once they hit a world, they go into hiding, identifying key targets and launching quick raids. They then recon the rest of the world and await Imperial support. During their time waiting, they will create plans and establish estimates on how fast the world can be retaken or conquered by the Imperium. When entering a world, they either choose to do silent drop pod insertions in secluded areas, or to sneak through false spacecraft and into the underground systems of the planets. From there, they will target enemy positions and try to find local allies, before calling and transmitting their information to other Imperial forces. For the most part, they are willing to work with other Imperial forces, but absolutely abhor working alongside the Minotaurs. In a past engagement, the Minotaurs dashed away the plans of the chapter and caused the retaking of the medieval world of Jolian from the Orcs to take another 2 years, and crippling the world's production capabilities. In return, the Night Weavers sabotaged the Minotaurs' starcraft, stranding them on Jolien for the next 2 months before repairs can be made. Since then, the two chapters do not see eye to eye, and often engage in brutal duels that result in the deaths of many senior battle brothers of both chapters.